Welcome, welcome. So, in this video, we are going to talk about how to find and replace text in a Word document. So, you may have a document where you might need to change the date. You might need to just find a simple word because you're looking for something. And let's say you have like a 50-page document and you're looking to reference something in the document and you want to try to find it quickly instead of having to scroll down looking for it. Or you might have some text that you want to replace. Maybe you want to replace a title. If you've got title on the bottom of each, let's say hypothetically you had a footer and you wanted to change the title and the footer on each page, or there's any text that you want to change. I'm going to walk you through how to change that pretty quickly and super easy in Word. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. The first one is you can press Control F, and that will bring up the Find button. Let's see, Control F, there we go. And then what you could do is you can click on this arrow and you can see where it says Replace. So if you simply wanted to find something, let's say we want to find the word we, and we just click Enter. And then what we have is, it'll show you all the different references to we, right? We observe, you can click down here, and if you click on it, it'll take you to that particular reference. Okay, so now if we wanted to replace it, then we can click this arrow here and then just select replace. And here we go. We've got an option to replace that word. Now, before I do that, I want to show you the other way to get to here. So let's just scroll all the way at the top. And if you go to the far right end of your ribbon, you'll see where it says Find and Replace. You can either click Find or you can do Replace. That will pull up that same dialog box here. So let's say that we wanted to replace the word we and put in you. What you would do here in the dialog box is type in the word you. Now you have a couple of options here. You can click Find Next. You can either replace the one or you can replace all of them. So what you would do is, I usually go to do them individually. Like if there's a situation where you may not need to change all of them, just some of them, then I would just go find, I would choose the Find Next and then just do replace, 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 replace. Now here, I don't want to replace because that's not a we, that's powers, but I want to show you something. If you do replace all, it'll tell you how many it did. So this kind of will give you an idea whether or not it did the function correctly or not. We made 48 replacements. Well, I know I didn't have 48 we's. I only had a few of them. But let's close this out and let's take a look at what it did. So you see here, it changed every reference of we. So we didn't want to do that. We just wanted to do we, not W-E. So let's do this. Let's undo that. If you do Control Z, that will undo everything. And let's go back to the replace function and find out how we can set it so it only does the word we. If you click this button where it says more, this will give you some different options. It'll give you match case. So if your we, if the word you're looking for has, for example, it's all capitals or it starts with a capital, like if it does match case, it will only do the lowercase W-E. If this was a W-E, then this is exactly what it would do. Okay, so let's just go back to where we had it. If this is the functional we want right here, find whole words only. Now let's go through and start to, let's do the replace all. We made 12 replacements. Okay, made 27 replacements, but let's see, power, see, that stayed the same. And here we go. We see we here, you, because those were we's. Let's see what else we have. If you're not sure what those changes are, then you can just go through here and we change that to you. So let's just see all the different U's and make sure that it did it correctly. And it did. That's how you can kind of check on your work, make sure it was done correctly. So that is how you use the find and replace feature in Microsoft Word.